Hi everyone. Yes, I know it's a little dark. Even got the light on, but coming to you from the couch this morning. Uh, Welcome to your 1212 portal readings. Going to do elemental readings, as you'll know by the titles of these: Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. Starting off today with the air signs I'm hearing. So 1212 portals, a big portal every year, big galactic portal. This year we also have Venus in Aquarius, opposite Mars in Leo, doing their dance today, and that's quite the fiery sexual tension kind of energy. But the energy overall is, it's a great day to take a risk, to go for it. If you've been feeling this nudge or this urge to just do something totally out of your character, I'm hearing today is the day to do it. Love and abundance are flowing today with beautiful Venus and Mars in their dance, and not quite sure how long that energy um, or that opposition lasts, but take advantage of it. This I wrote down: today is a day to take a risk, go for it, face that fear and do it anyway, and take inspired action. So, sexual sparks will be flying either energetically or physically. So yeah, it's a great day. It's a beautiful, energetic day. It's a beautiful, energetic portal every year anyway. It's a portal of you know like I said, taking that risk, doing that thing that you've been sitting on, and I'm just going to say today is the day to do that. Unless, I will say this, unless it's signing a big contract, because we still do have Mercury in retrograde until Sunday. And then we have 2 weeks, or at least almost 2 weeks, a week and a half, of Mercury's post shadow phase. That's kind of like your yellow light energy, but right now we're in the green light or the red light energy. For I just saw an orb go by. I know I do have incense going, but that was too big to be smoke from the incense. um but because we have that retrograde, just sit on any contract. You've just got a few days. If you need to reassess that until after Sunday, which is also the full moon in Gemini. It's a big energetic next few days for me. I feel for all of us actually. So, but yeah, if you've got a big contract to sign, try to put it off at least for a few more days, and then you might be surprised that after Sunday there might be even this delay that the universe brings in that says no, we still can't have you sign that contract just yet. So that's for someone in particular, I feel like. Let's take a look here. I'm going to do air signs. Actually, you know what? Because I just did all that little bit of intro, I'm going to do all of the signs, all the elementals. So I'm going to do air, fire, water, and earth in one video, and I will timestamp it. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I know I don't think I would be able to repeat that intro for all the videos because most of that was channeled. So um, we'll see here. We'll see what wants to come out. So let's start with air signs. We've got little shit up in the window watching the snow. We do have. It's not snowing now, but it's sunny out. We've gotten a little bit of snow. Well, I'm going to take the one that flipped in my hand and put the others back for air signs. And alrighty here. All right, I'm going to have to close that blind a little bit. Hold, please. All right, let's see if this is better. Can you see that? Yeah. Gates of Triumph, it says. Success expands in your life. So for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, this 1212 portal is bringing in just this. I'm just feeling Jupiter energy. Where is Jupiter currently? Do we know? Is he retrograde? I don't think so. Why do I feel like he's either does he got a retrograde coming up, or has he just gotten out of a retrograde? I can't remember, but I'm feeling Jupiter's energy here. I feel like Spirit is beckoning you to walk through the gates, walk through the gateway with this 1212 portal with confidence. Even if you don't know what's on the other side of it, I feel like you can feel the energy growing. You can feel the energy growing, air signs. Twelve portal, Spirit, for air signs. Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Well, these cards just are going all over the place. Palace of Coins. I'm hearing happy home. Happy home. I do apologize. I do love sitting on the couch though when I'm doing the readings. I just know I can never get the lighting right. Could use my little circular light that I have, but then you see that in my glasses and that irritates me. So let's keep going here. All right, so I'm going to take these two together, Knight of Wands and Six of Cups. I'm hearing, because I was asking what the opportunity was for air signs for this 1212 portal. This is about putting a lot of the past in the past, healing some things from your inner child, quite possibly. It's a beautiful opportunity for you to go deep, I'm hearing. This is also an opportunity to heal something that's within the home, Knight of Cups. In the Palace of Coins, it talks to me about the home, the physical structure, the traditional constitution of marriage and family. And you don't have to be married, but I'm just really longevity. I'm hearing longevity, kind of like Ten of Pentacles energy. Longevity. And Nine of Wands. There's been a long time that maybe you've been healing something, but I feel like this Six of Cups really comes in and softens this wounded warrior energy, this tiredness. I feel like there's also an opportunity to balance that healing with your, in your physical realm. 1212 portal for air signs. Wow, 3 major arcanas. We've got the Judgment card. We've got the Devil. Something that's kept you trapped for a long time. This Nine of Wands, that's kind of what it was feeling like. And the World card. For someone, I feel I'm getting a little bit of a deja vu. I got this through somewhere a while ago. There is a younger person who's leaving the home, and for example, maybe there's you've got a child that's going off to college, or they may not be young, but they're definitely younger than you, that's going out into the world for the first time on their own. It doesn't matter how old they are. It could be a 30-year-old son living with you that's finally getting their own apartment. But there's something here about this is really talking loudly to me. The feeling trapped in old patterns, trapped in old mindsets, trapped in old beliefs, in old ways of doing things, the patterns. Just something about feeling trapped in, but this is an opportunity to free yourself from this. The Judgment, being freed from, being freed from extrication. I have no idea what that means, but that's what I'm hearing. Freed from extrication. I have no idea what that. I mean, I can't bring myself to put my mind to that. Um, that's going to resonate for, I feel, a few of you. Freed from extrication. Extrication means being pulled out of a situation, right? Being freed from that. I can't wrap my head around that. You, however it resonates for you, um, take that. But there is something here about there's some healing going on in the home aspect of your life. Some of you may be turning your back on old tradition and following your heart. I kind of talked about this the other day with someone about oh, now I remember where it was. This is about breaking free, like turning your back on how the like I said, the traditions, how your family line has always done things, because it doesn't resonate for you. And actually, it probably didn't resonate for everyone coming up in your your earlier generations, but they did it because it was what was done. You know, and this is about freeing yourself from that, breaking breaking free from the chains and stepping into a new cycle here with your heart open. It could be pretty raw as well, because this extrication, this freedom from something, it was hard won. I'm hearing it was hard won. Ooh, okay. But look at, I mean, gosh, look, you succeed. Celebrate. Yeah, there's the burden just put down. It can't, Spirit saying to you, just put it down, just let it go. This is the time, this is the energy that's inspiring you to let everything go, to not worry about what others in the home or around you are going to think or say. This has been a burden that you have carried long enough, my darling. And it's time to put it down. That's Spirit's advice. Put it down. Take responsibility for your role in it, and why your soul agreed to have a contract with everything that you've been carrying, but then put it down. So there's healing that happens here. And this 1212 portal is supporting that. Outcome for air signs, please. Could be different for everyone, so we'll take as many cards as you need to give me, Spirit. Ten of Cups. I've got two messages coming through. I've got two messages coming through because it did land in the reverse. I've got number one, the outcome could be an end of old family traditions, could be an end of a family structure, a marriage. But it's like, it's for your highest good. It's for your highest good. For others, where that's not happening, this is coming in. This is happy home, happy life. What did I hear with this? Is just happy home. And it's because you make it your own. It's not made out of, it may have started out of, the foundation may have some old traditions from, past ancestors, but you've made it your own. You've walked away from those traditions that don't serve you, or you're about to with this energy. You're putting down a lot of, the patterns and the ancestral programming that you've had since you were a child, you know, and you're putting that down. You're taking a look at it. This is a good opportunity to take a look at it. Make sure you're going in the direction that your soul's nudging you to go in. But there's this healing of this inner child, or this past energy, past life energy. I also have a Knight of Swords here as another card for the outcome. This energy could feel like it's very heady, very rushed. Air signs, that's your energy. Let's get one more for potential outcome for air signs with this. Ooh, okay. And Palace of Swords. You come into a great deal of clarity. It's your energy. You know, it's air energy. A lot of clarity, a lot of truth. And with that, you can maybe shear up a little foundation with the Palace of Coins that maybe wasn't um, uh, strong enough for you to continue the way that you were going. I'm kind of getting like a little mini tower, but it's like before the tower happens, you see the crack in the foundation, and you fix that. You shear it up. I don't even know what that term means, but you make it stronger. What is that called? I am being shown, was it Japanese? I would not be able to remember how to say that. It's the art of when something is broken. It's the art of putting it back together with gold filling to make it even stronger, to make it even more beautiful. It adds character, it adds value, and it adds structure to whatever was broken, because you repair it and you fill in all the gaps. You can look it up. It's a Japanese art form. It's like their belief that just because it's broken doesn't mean it's broken. It's just it gives you an opportunity to put it back together and make it better and more beautiful. And that's this situation, that the foundation of this is like it was great for all your ancestors coming before you, and it may have been great for you in the beginning, but you're seeing some of the cracks in the foundation, and you're like, okay, that doesn't resonate with me, but this does, and I'm going to marry that with this. And it makes it stronger. It makes it so you're taking some of the tradition. Wow, this is like a really wild message for you, air signs. But you're taking some of the tradition and some of your wisdom and your knowledge and your knowingness, and you're marrying it together to create this incredible this incredible union of energies. Could be union of souls, but I want to say just union of energies. Wow. One final card for air signs. So this is going to be a longer video, as you probably already know when it's uploaded. Final card of guidance for air signs for this 12/12 portal. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Vulnerability is power. So I was feeling with this Knight of Cups, maybe feeling a little vulnerable, a little raw in your emotions. Air signs, very interesting to say that to you guys. But let it empower you, because you are walking through this portal with confidence and courage, because it's for your highest good. It's going to expand you. It's going to take you to another levels, I'm hearing. All right, going to leave that there. I'm going to pick these up. Thank you, air signs. I hope you have a beautiful 12/12 portal. I will be back for the full moon reading either tomorrow or Sunday when it's on. So we'll see. Up next, fire signs, I'm hearing. All right. Fire signs. For fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. We do have Mars and Leo as we speak. For this 12-12 portal, please. Fire signs. Overall energy coming in for them. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. I feel like fire signs, if you've been through a really challenging time this year, uh, just hold tight. Just hold tight. It's because things are turning around for you, is how I want to say that. Things are definitely turning around for you. For fire signs, please. Just feeling into that card a little more. All right, I'm being told to put those away, but spin them around because they flip. Okay. Let's get one more shuffle here for fire signs. 12-12 portal. What is overall messages here, please? Ten of Swords. I think this was one of those cards I put back. I glimpsed it. So there's been an ending. There's been some really rough times for you. Either you've already been through it or you're going through it now. Or this is the energy that, I feel that that's now. It's the energy of this 12-12 portal. Two of Cups. Interesting. I'm not feeling that this ending has to do with this, like a breakup happening. I feel like this ending brings this in. Let's see what else. What's this opportunity for fire signs? Just follow your path, the tree of life. Just follow your path. This is, it's also, Spirit is saying, just, it's like you've got this understanding now that this thing has got to happen for this thing to shift or to bring this in. You know what I mean? There's a higher understanding, a higher consciousness running through you that you're on the right path, and then what's happening is for your highest good. World. Oh, hang on here. Okay. Six of Wands and Chariot. Love that energy. Love that energy for you, fire signs. I'm hearing freedom with that Chariot. It's like finally there's freedom. Finally something gets moving. A new cycle begins. Finally. So right now you may be sitting in this, man, I can't move forward. I don't know what to do. There could be some confusion. How did I get myself here? But on a higher level, you know that you're on the right path because you're moving toward a divine connection here. Could be the connection with a twin flame. Could be the connection with you and the divine itself, You just coming into a better awareness of this journey and this path that you're on. Spirit, can I take a look at that Ten of Swords real super quick? Why is that here? I know it's going to be different for everyone, but it's saying, okay, that card just flipped when it landed, so I'm going to take it. And it is the Four of Coins in reverse. I want to say that this energy is allowing you, okay, I'm going to say it how I'm hearing it. It's giving you credence to, and I don't understand what that word means. I'm also often given words that I have no idea what they mean. I actually have to write them down and go back and look them up afterwards and hope that, I'm getting the message that came through right. But you are being given credence to release something that you have been holding on to. And when you do that, it opens the heart up and it allows this receptivity of this higher love, this divine love, this mutual love. I'm hearing, it's like, it's like you're on the wrong path, or or it felt like you were on the wrong path, and trust me, we are never on the wrong path. And we just, our minds convince us that we are, because there are no mistakes. If you had a detour down one different branch of your tree, then it was part of your journey. Okay? It always ends up and it leads you back to right exactly where you're meant to be. We're never off our path. We're never going down the wrong path. Everything is meant for a higher purpose and for a very divine reason. So, but I feel like in your mind, you are like, I'm not where I'm supposed to be here. How could this be a part of my path? But then there's some clarity that comes in here. Something opens you up, fire signs. And it's like, for some of you, there may be an ending because of this opening up. This, maybe there's like an aha moment to the journey. This could end connections for some of you, but I really felt when this card came out that it was a receiving of, or an allowance of, the energy of this divine connection to come in, because there's an understanding now that it's it's your path. It's where you're meant to be. It's where you're meant to be. It's like, in the two of you travel all of these different pathways and branches together, where before maybe you didn't, at least not physically. If this is a twin flame reading, I want to say that energetically, you both have been traveling all of these branches and pathways together from the very, very, very beginning. The players may look different and each other's experiences, but the healing is the same. The lessons are the same, because we've had past lifetimes together and not together physically, where we took in the same patterns and the same programmings that we're meant to process and heal and move out of and whatnot. So it's the same. It's like, I mean, so identical that it would blow your mind. But I mean, if there's just, so something's been stuck, or maybe it's just your mind that's been stuck, and boy, this feels like bam, movement. Take a risk. Be courageous. Be brave. Both of these cards are about victory, and you've got these blessings coming in. And being reminded of air signs, the gates of triumph, riding through the gates of triumph here. It's like everything in the 3D is celebrating you, and then everything in the cosmic and universal energy is celebrating you. There's victory on all levels, fire signs, through this 1212 portals energy for you. There is victory on all dimensions and all realms and all directions. Wow. I mean, just such a brand new cycle happening for you. Pardon me. And like I said, it could be an entrance of a divine counterpart. It could be the awareness of being a divine counterpart, being a twin flame. I keep seeing, hearing awareness because of the Ten of Swords here. Swords being the being aware, being, having knowledge and having clarity. Getting an energy of fogginess with that Ten of Swords. Like something just wasn't moving, and there needed to be an ending. Like I said, either it's already happened or it's happening now. And this energy of the 1212 portal and the Venus and Mars dance and the full moon and Mercury going direct, and all this weekend. It's just this energy it just really, it feels like a big push, a loving push. It's like, it's part of your path. Can I reach it? I think I can get it. Hope that's the only one. Yeah, Three of Cups, ready to celebrate. Spirit wants you to, this is the advice. Their advice is to enjoy every moment of it. Even this part of it, because this is the only uncomfortable part of this reading here. But I feel like you've already been through that for a very long time. For a very, very, very long time. I'm hearing something about the last 10 weeks to 10 days may have been the most challenging for you to get through. Not very difficult, but challenging. Like, kind of like you were pushing a boulder uphill. Kind of, I mean, you did it. You still did it, and it felt like at times that you kind of rolled back a little bit. But maybe there was a little pebble, an obstacle in the way, and you just had to get over that little bit. So they weren't like mountains; they were little molehills that you had to get over. Mountains out of molehills, that's a specific phrase for someone. But I feel like you've definitely, you are coming out on the other side of it, and whatever needed to end and be extricated from your experience, from your life, from your mind, from your heart, whatever, it brings in the counterpart that you're meant to travel this with. And there's a celebration, the Three of Cups. It's you, it's your divine counterpart, and it's the divine in a beautiful dance of receptivity, love, joy. I'm hearing the word celebratory, just very celebratory. You're going to have reason to celebrate very, very soon. And we are in, I am hearing, okay, for a timing, this could be by the next holiday, and we are in the United States. We're in, well, everywhere. We're in Christmas time. There's Kwanzaa. There's Hanukkah. I don't know any of the other, so, but, by the next holiday, whatever that is for you, could be Christmas, could be a birthday, could be New Year's, could be, whatever is a big holiday for you, that there's going to be reason to celebrate. Can I? Four of Swords, it's not saying anything to me. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Lovers. I wanted to ask a little bit more about this. I do feel like this is, I feel like this is what I'm getting, fire signs. I'm feeling like there's been a knowing that something needed to come to an end, and for whatever reason you were holding on to it. It could be because of money with this Four of Pentacles in reverse. Could have been out of fear of losing money, but I feel like there's just been like this energy of, you know what, this has been going on way too long, and it's like you something happens, either something clicks within your mind or something happens in your physical that you just like drop it, you let go of it, and you put an end to it, and there's no going back after a Ten of Swords. There's no getting back up after that. Whatever is dead is dead. And this, I feel like you can feel the energy, the momentum building. I mean, how can you not? I mean, the rush, the rumble of horses here, the earth moving and shaking to move things around so this can happen for you, for these blessings to come in for you. It puts you in a position to now make a very clear decision to move toward a divine counterpart that is part of your path. I mean, this could have been, like I said, an end to a partnership. It could just been an end to a way of thinking, an end to an old job, career, or something. you know that this is your path that you're meant to be on. I am not picking up third party with this at all. I just need to put that out there. But we've got the Two of Cups, we've got the two lovers here coming together, creating the third energy, which is the twin flame energy. Something, the Spirit wants to remind you to make these decisions from the heart. And I'm really feeling like they know that they don't even have to remind you of this. It's like, finally, I get to make this decision and do what I want, do what I love, do what I desire. Whatever my heart's pulling me toward, I can now freely go toward that. For some of you, you may be traveling, and you may have had to travel quite a distance to get to this point in your life. Well, of course, have we not? But I'm talking physical travel. Maybe this is someone traveling across state borders, country borders, seas, water, something. But there's definitely something here about travel. I did want to say very quickly that this ending definitely could have been, because I do have the rainbow here and the Ten of Swords, you could have lost someone in your life, but it's like the blessings that come from that, it moves your life forward. You can see it. Yes, it was hard, it was difficult to lose, maybe you lost a parent, a friend, somebody lost somebody, and that's for a few of you. But you realize now that it's kind of like what my mom said to me telepathically before she passed was, I'm closing one chapter for you, Mary Jo, and I'm opening the door to the other one. It's a little bit what I'm getting here, that maybe somebody knew spiritually or energetically or on the soul level for sure that they came to an understanding that they need to transition out of your life. So this beautiful divine, partnership can come in. Okay. And the potential outcome for fire signs. Well, it could be anything. That was half the deck, quite literally. I did get a glimpse of the star there, though, for a moment. Potential outcomes for fire signs, please. Let's get a few. Okay, so this is going to, it's going to be different for everyone. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. Whatever comes in, I want to say you can trust it. We've got the King of Cups. And we've got the King of Wands. Well, we have a lot of masculine energy here. We have some Mars and Leo energy here. That I love that, though. I feel like someone could be a male, or masculine, could be or just your own internal masculine energy is taking back their power. And what happens when you do that is there's like the energy. I'm just really feeling the energy just grounds. It's like solid determination, discipline, self-mastery. I'm picking up on with these cards. So the potential outcome for the collective fire signs could be being in a position to now take inspired action, taking the first step with the Knight of Coins here. It's very slow, but it's trustworthy, knowing that you need to show up correct. And I don't always agree with that phrase, but come correct. But but now that how you got to where you're at now, or prior to whatever this is, wasn't in alignment for you, and now your heart is open. now you have inspired action coming through, inspired and ideas, and how to implement this in the physical, how to use your spirituality, your intuition, as a man, maybe, but as a dominant masculine, energy. May not know how to express it quite eloquently, but I feel like you're learning and you're willing to learn, because I'm getting this, because like what I was saying earlier about, you may have had the mindset that um, you made a mistake here, like you went down the wrong path or you made some wrong decisions. I feel like there's an understanding now that there are no mistakes, that everything is part of the path, this journey, this soul journey that we're all on here. That awareness in itself could be these rainbow blessings, these blessings coming in from the divine, this healing energy. I'm hearing I've had to really get out of my own way. As someone is saying that to me, I've really had to learn that I had to get out of my own way, not knowing that I was even in my own way. But whoever this is, there's maturity, there's spiritual maturity, there's emotional maturity. And coming forward, if this is going toward a twin flame or divine counterpart, this is like feeling like a kid again, but and wanting to go back and do it correct this time. Don't know who that's for. Final card for my fire signs for this 12/12 portal. Let go of control. I love that, because that's kind of what I was picking up here. Like the old energy was where, maybe I micromanaged, maybe I controlled things. And this is, we got Mars and Leo there. That's about control. This is a perfect opportunity for you to let go of control. Stop holding on to things, money, people, thoughts, feelings, whatever, that just don't cut it anymore. They don't serve you, and putting an end to it. Because when that happens, then this beautiful energy gets to start flowing through. I'm just really seeing like a river winding down here. And it says, I'll show you the card. I just realized I didn't show you the card. Can you see that? It's beautiful energy. There's freedom here. There is definitely freedom here. And it's funny because there's freedom here I'm feeling, but the biggest freedom is here in the mind. It's like the thoughts are set free. You don't have to hold on to all of that anymore. And the divine certainly has their hand all over that with that dove, bringing in the blessings for your lives. Okay, all right. Who am I saying? Who is that? Leo, Aries, and Sag. Beautiful, beautiful messages. And so take advantage of this portal. Really take advantage of it. And see where it takes you. All right. Set there for a moment. What do we got here? 4407. Water signs. Let's take care of your reading here. Oh. Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio for the 12/12 portal. What is the overall message? Oh, you've got 2. Well, interesting. Passion and pleasure, savor your life, and desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. The first thing I heard was there may have been a dry stretch of pleasure and intimacy and sexuality and sensuality. Well, let me just tell you that this Venus in Aquarius and Mars in Leo opposition today might be fixing that. That's all I got there. I mean, that's for those of you that doesn't apply. I'm getting the sun and the moon there. So masculine and feminine energies, Venus and Mars, of course. I mean, I'm picking that up. I feel this is more of a Venus and Mars reading than it is the 12/12 portal reading, but we'll see what comes out. For water signs, please. The Emperor. There's Mars energy. Aries energy. Mars rules Aries. And there's some more. Strong Leo, fire sign energy. Leo, Aries, yeah, Sag. Wow, there's a lot of power coming off of those cards. But it's like it's trying to be softened. Kind of getting a little bit of that from the fire sign reading, but we'll see. Opportunity here. What do we got here for? Gotta count my numbers here. 8 of Wands. I'm just hearing big energy. Big energy. Somebody here has a big energy. It's very passionate. It's very charismatic. There's a lot of passion here. And it's not an overbearing, like a aggressive passion. It is an empowered passion. Kind of like just, when you see a true divine masculine in their power, man, that's just sexy as all get out, right? So that's the energy I'm feeling here. When a true divine masculine has their masculine and feminine energies internally balanced, they're awake and they're aware. I mean, trust me, I've been looking for people like that, and it's very few and far between. I find a lot of feminine females, but to see a masculine in form exude this empowerment from their internal masculine feminine energy. That's just, I'm sorry to say this, but that's orgasmic is what I'm getting through. And wow, water signs, what's going on here? Well, at least there's an opportunity to ignite something. There's an opportunity to have a conversation with someone, or to at least, this could just be the 8 of Wands, could just be the sexual energy you're feeling. Very interesting. The Hierophant. Oh, I'm going to show it to you. It says faith in this one. 9 of Wands. I think a little more. Thank you. Palace of Coins. I flipped it myself when I was pulling it off. So Palace of Coins, Palace of Pentacles here. I feel like for you, water signs, there's been a lot of internal, there's been some deep diving, there's been some deep healing going on here. Kind of said that for the air signs as well, some deep diving. It just feels like this palace of coins typically would say to me about your home structure. I'm feeling it more body as the palace. There's been some internal reckoning. I'm hearing coming. How is it? Say it again. Say it again. Coming to Jesus moments for you that have. I feel like they're landing in like being embodied here. For those that doesn't resonate with this could be whatever these come to Jesus moments are. Okay, so now I'm being shown a church, a minister or pastor or priest in a church. Wow, wasn't expecting this. This is very, I don't know, feels specific. Specific. It doesn't have to be, but feels it. I'm feeling for someone here that there's been a discovery of God. Forgive me. I am just bringing the message through, but because I know this might trigger somebody. I mean, I know it for my own truth to be true, but what the message I'm getting through is there's there's some, like I said, come to Jesus moments where there's an awareness now of how broken religion really is. And I feel that whoever's resonating with this is like now you're speaking up about it. You're like you're going to the higher ups and you're speaking. You could just be meeting with your priest. I'm really feeling drawn to the Catholicism energy here. I grew up Catholic, so no disrespect, but I'm just I, I'm feeling you're feeling the flaws, your belief systems, and that's a good thing. Up and it's empowering you to see things from a higher place. And I feel like I want to say, because that passion and pleasure card keeps drawing my eye to it, I feel like this gets you excited, not sexually excited, but excited for what's more, like curiosity. Like me, I grew up in the Catholic Church, and I would fall asleep. I would take a nap every Sunday religiously. I would take a nap. I would start staring at one of the statues of Mother Mary and Jesus, and I would be lulled into a sleep, kind of like Dorothy and her friends in the field of, heading toward, in the poppy field where the snow falls and it lulls them into a sleep. Because I would receive this message, and it always said, and it said it up until 2013, when the last time I went to church, and it kept saying to me until it got really loud, there's so much more. I feel like you've been getting that message, water signs, somebody, and you're like, okay, show me the more, show me all the more that that there is to show me. It's what I believe is not just in this structure of this church or in my traditional belief systems of religion. There is so much more. There's a blend of religion and spirituality here coming through a little bit, but it empowers you to take action, to dig deeper, to dig for more knowledge and wisdom. For some of you, that's going to be about reading different spiritual texts. I know I've got a Quran. I've got traditional, but I got multiple different Bibles, different versions of the Bible. I've got different versions of other spiritual religious texts, and I'm picking that up here as well. uh, your advice, yes, go for it. Go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anybody tell you that you're wrong. You're going to be successful. Let people see that you're questioning whatever this is. You know what? This desert passage is saying to me, whatever I'm talking about for you, whatever it is for you personally, it didn't feed you. It was dry. It was unnourishable, or it lost its nourishment for you. Okay? I'm just getting all this excitement all of a sudden. You got a lot of like red and fiery energy visually on the table here. And the potential outcome for my water signs here. Is that the only one? I'm hearing no. Two more. One more. Thank you. All right. Well, forgive me, but I'm hearing burn it down. I'm not saying go and burn down a church, cancel, clear, delete that. I am not saying that by no means. But yes, all the old belief systems, the old structural ways of doing things. We've been going through that with Pluto and Capricorn for the last 16 years. But now that we've got Pluto in Aquarius, aha moments start beginning. That's why that had to go down. That's why that had to happen. I'm really picking up aha moments there. We've got the 10 of Coins and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this levels you up. These awarenesses, this curiosity of learning and digging deeper, it levels you up. How can it not, right? But it does, where things may have been dry and barren, or you may be going through that right now, or have been for a long time, of going through a really dry spout, either sexually or financially or consciously, whatever that is, unity conscious I'm talking about. It's just whatever that dry spell was for you. Now there's fruition. Now there's abundance that flows through it. And I feel like Spirit is saying to you, be ready to receive, water signs. This is your energy, Queen of Cups. Be ready to receive the abundance that wants to flow to you, through you, and from you, through this awareness, through taking back your power from whatever structure this is. If that doesn't resonate for anyone, I am seeing a little nod to a connection, or away from a connection that was overbearing and into a connection that's more trustworthy and solid, and something that can grow. But I want to say, just enjoy every moment of this, no matter how it's feeling in the moment, because it's important that you see that it's all getting you to where you need to be in what your soul agreed to experience here. I do want to say here, with the Mars and Leo energy today, it's important that you keep your ego in check. What did I say about that? What did I write? So I'm looking back. So when Mars went retrograde in Leo last Friday on the 6th, I wrote on my calendar, get ready to have our egos taken down a few pegs. So this is going to be asking you to keep your ego in check here, because this can be ego all day long. The shadow side of all three of these cards, the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands, is ego. Heavily, heavily in the Mars energy, heavily into the Leo energy. So just keep that in mind, especially if there's a conversation that needs to be had. Keep the ego out of it. Put some emotion and compassion and empathy into it instead. And that is what's going to grow it for you. That's what's going to expand it for you. And I think how that works out, if when you do that, it's going to surprise you how well it works out. All right, fire or water signs. I wanted to say fire signs because there's a lot of fire on this table. There's only one energy that's yours, water sign. That's I had double looked and checked to make sure I was reading for water signs. But there is some sexual energy here on the table for sure. Holy cow. Holy cow. Let's get one final card, please. Show me clearly for water signs in this 12-12 portal. Venus and Mars dance in their oppositions today. Trust that there is a divine plan. That's what the Desert Passage says. Anything for my water signs, please. Any final guidance or advice or encouragement? Thank you. Oh, I love that. It's time to shine. Number 42 might be significant for somebody. I'm just really drawn into this orb with the flower. I'm not sure if it's a flower of life or one of the... There's definitely a sacred geometry in there. It's really pulling me in. Let others see you for who you really are. I feel like that's what's happening here. You've in like I said, there was a softening of this Emperor energy, and here is the softening. I feel like there's some, could be some anger and some rage, masculine, distorted masculine energy coming up that's just getting softened. And it could be within you, and it could be within, even if it's religion, structures, tradition, but it gets softened into a more of an empowerment instead of an overbearingness of it. So I feel like I want to say there's a fine line between, walking the ego and communicating yourself very clearly here with this energy, so you can come out being understood and seen and heard by the divine, by yourself, by others. Even, it doesn't matter what others, if they see you or not. It matters if you do, and if you allow the divine to see you. I don't know who needed to hear that, but old structures are definitely going down. Our how we make money and how we spend money, how we keep money, how we earn it. It's all changing. And it's important that we remember that we need to trust in the divine plan. Allow it to soften you. Yeah, there is a coming to Jesus moment here. And it's like you take a seat and you look back at all the patterns, all the things you believed, all the ways that you were being, doing, seeing the world, yourself, religion, spirituality. Something softens here. And I feel like this is like, yeah, now I get it. I get it now. You receive the downloads, and yeah, I get it. And now there's a celebration. There's victory. There's triumph. There could be some mother wounds being healed here as well. Could be your relationship with money, your relationship with marriage, structure, institution is really, you're seeing it from a higher perspective, from a higher consciousness, and it's softening. Let that be seen. Let yourself be seen. It's time to shine. Water signs, it's time to shine. Alrighty, it's moving on. Moving on. Let's see, earth signs. I just saw 105.55. All right, earth signs. Capricorn. Oh my gosh, I just went blank. Virgo, Taurus. How can I go blank on that? I'm an earth sign. All right, earth signs message for the from this 1212 portal. Thank you. Breaking trail. You're setting out on a whole new, brand new course. A breakthrough is at hand. I'm just seeing a whole new course. Whole new course. Definitely the Fool energy there. So either, a breakthrough is coming or it has already occurred, and it helps you move forward, take the next step forward. Oh, right out of the gate. Oh, out of the gate, you got 5 of Pentacles here. 5 of Coins. Earth signs, what is going on? Queen of Coins. There we are. Good. Looking right at that. Oh my gosh. Oof. Just got that hit really strong in my back. So this is you looking at all this lower mindset of like how people see you. Looking at that and almost saying, F off. F off. I am not this. I am not weak. I am not rejected. I choose to see myself for who I really am, and I choose to express myself through who I can't even say that. See, this is about showing, instead of having to always waste your words on people who can't change their mind about you. Wow. Just don't waste your words. Don't waste your thoughts. Don't waste your energy with that 5 of Coins. Knight of Cups. An opportunity to be kind, to open your heart. Nine of Swords. Okay. It was in the reverse. I changed it, but we'll... 8 of Swords. No. Okay, I got it. Coming untrapped from the mind. It's like, yeah, like I said, I don't give a fuck. It's like she's saying, I don't give a fuck what you think of me. I don't know. I don't care what you believe. I know the truth. I know who I am. Am I channeling myself to my siblings? To my family? I don't know. What else? For my earth signs, please. 1212 portal. What kind of energy is it bringing in for us? One more. Thank you. Oh, we got 4 here. All right. 5 of Cups. It was in the reverse. 5 of Wands. Very interesting. Yeah, this is a FU reading. It's hard to say. But this is an FU reading. Two of Swords. I can't get away from it. I'm trying to like pan out of that FU energy, and I can't. I'm having trouble. Let's sit with that for a moment. Cold cappuccino. I don't know how anybody can drink cold coffee. I know people love it. I know you go to Dunkin' and they always ask you, you want a hot or cold? But no. Give me a hot all day long. Thank you for that, Spirit. I needed to get out of my head about that for a moment. Let's get the final cards I'm being told to do. Get the advice and then the potential outcome. Three of Cups. Almost said Two of Cups and the potential outcome. I'm going to put those back because they came out in the same order that they came out in the last reading. So I want to make sure. I know I don't think I shuffled them enough. So okay. Palace of Cups. Yeah, this is something. There's a heart activation here. I feel like I want to say to somebody, why are you letting what other people think and say about you even cross your mind? That's not nurturing to yourself. That's not loving to yourself. It's up to you to speak the words of love into your existence, into your ears, into your heart, into your mind. It's because of how other people saw you is how you lived your life. They saw you as weak, so you believed yourself as weak. They saw you as less than, so you saw yourself as less than, and you treated yourself as less than. I feel like this, that hit me hard. I feel like this 12-12 portal, this energy that we're in, it opens the heart space. And it starts out by saying F you to all of those who looked at me like I was nothing. I'm tired of fighting against you. I'm tired of trying to live up to your standards. I'm letting the past go. I'm putting down my wands. I'm pulling my big girl panties up. And I'm letting myself out of this mindset that y'all were right. That I was less than. That I was depressed, nothing, lost, that I was a big regret, that I was, speaking from y'all, somebody else's higher self, not just my own. So I could see where this fits in with me and my siblings, because I've gotten to the place where I was like, F you. I don't freaking care anymore. You can believe what you want. It's your path. It's your journey. It's kind of the energy I'm getting here. But I know my journey is not going to resonate with everybody else. I am not a disappointment. I am not somebody that you can. I'm not your punching bag. I'm hearing. I'm not somebody you can withhold love and attention and time and energy from. I am worthy. I am worthy. This is someone getting out of their trapped belief systems because of what they were always told, and I just got chills. My hair is even tingling. Oh my gosh, all the way down. This is a huge breakthrough. This is a huge breakthrough for whoever this is going to land with. I can tell you it's hitting me right now, being a Capricorn. When you realize that, like the moment of acknowledgement, it sets things in motion. So this Knight of Cups comes in. This friend, this future partner, they come in and they show you how worthy of love that you are. They come in very sincere. I can tell you that I am not feeling that this is an apology from someone. Okay? So if you're hoping for someone to come forward with an apology, I'm not picking that up. And for whatever reason, I needed to say that. I feel like I'm giving a little bit of tough love lecture right now. But this is someone who comes in that shows you. It's like you've already found your worth and your value, but now they show you that you're worthy of love. It's like you're looking right at all this Five of Wands and Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles, determined not to believe that for yourself anymore. Because I feel you have. Knowing, kind of feeling like right now for me in this reading, this is my mom coming through energetically saying, all of that was false, Mary Jo, but we needed you to see it for yourself that it was false. It's been her message since before she passed in October, and it just gets louder and louder for me. So that might resonate for someone. Your advice is, I'm hearing actually, connect with your higher self, your divine guides, whoever you believe in, God, Jesus, Muhammad, whatever is there for you. Connect with that energy and celebrate this. I'm hearing coming home. It's kind of like, water signs had a come to Jesus moment. This is a coming home moment to the self. And I guess it could happen through a come to Jesus moment. But this opens the floodgates for you to receive. There's a Two of Wands, a decision. Let's just see. Can you tell me a little more about the Palace of Cups for the outcome here? Of course, I guess you can. King of Swords and the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like this is truth you can take to the bank. Whatever's happening here in the heart space, it's a divine download.